So interestingly and surprisingly and even luckily, Erica won the HoH challenge. Check this out.
Big brother.
Congratulations for winning this week's Head of House game.
So guys, you're welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time watching, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit on the bell icon so you can get new notifications immediately a new gist drops on the BBNaija Lockdown Show. So back to the matter, plenty things happened like during this week, especially during the Eviction Show. Ebuka, you know, the guy is really good in what he's doing. He really came prepared. He shook a lot of table. Like, he made them so uncomfortable. The tension was too much. The questioning was too much. In short, some people didn't even know what to say when they were asked plenty questions. So he went over to Lekon to ask Lekon about the thing going on between him and Erica. And then Lekon was like, and because he said that Lekon mentioned to so many people, telling them that Erica has sometimes Erica tried to kiss him. Like, Erica has made different advances at him trying to kiss him and all, so that he should shine more light on it. And Lekon was like, yes, Erica did that and all of that. Then you need to have seen Erica's face. Erica was like, you don't mean it. Like, she cannot remember that kind of thing happening. So why did Lekon say such a thing and all? But Lekon was just trying to say that most of the time that she did that kind of thing, she was intoxicated, she was drunk, you know, it was the influence of alcohol and so on. But Erica was like, how, why? That she cannot even think of kissing Lekon. I was like, why? Is Lekon a babu or a chimpanzee? Is it that ugly? Because Erica was behaving as if Lekon said something, like somebody died or something. Like what Lekon said is a forbidden thing that can never happen or something. Like she was making it look as if Lekon is a piece of shit that she cannot even think of having anything to do with him. It's not people that are, okay, it's not Regina. Look at how beautiful Regina Daniel is. And look at the man she married. Ned Walker and Lekon, who is more handsome, but Regina Daniel is still cool with it. But Erica was still doing as if Lekon does not deserve it, does not even deserve her kiss or something. She was just behaving like Lekon is a piece of rag and shit that she cannot even have anything to do with. I was like, God, that girl. I just pray Lekon wins this morning so that he will show that girl Pepe. But the guy is just too in love with her. I don't even know what he's going to do about it. So another table that was shattered on Sunday night was Neo, V, Tolani Baj and Erica's table, where Ebuka asked Erica what she feels about Neo and V's relationship. And Erica was like, their relationship, that like they're one of the strongest couple in Biggie's house presently. Then Ebuka was not like, okay, if you feel that V and Neo are one of the strongest couples in the house presently, then why did you advise Tolani Baj to go after Neo? Erica started her excuses. Tolani Baj told her that V and Neo are just friends. So, and that she likes Neo, and then she feels that Neo has been giving her some kind of good green light feeling and all. So she started to advise her that, okay, since you said that they are just friends, maybe you should just try your luck, you know, shoot your shot and see what will happen. And I'm like, what is even wrong with this Erica self? You're fully aware that Neo and V are really close. In fact, like they are the strongest couple right now in the house. So yet she had in mind to advise Tolani Baj to go after Neo, knowing fully well that Neo and V are an item already in the house. Like, there's nobody in that house that does not know that these two people are an item. That Erica herself. And I'm sure that it's because she and V are not really in a good relationship. Like, they've been having issues, jealousy and the whole thing. And I'm sure that's because you know that Lekon is close to V, and then because Erica is with Kidwire now, so Lekon is trying to avoid Erica and the rest. So Erica is jealous that V has taken over her best friend and all. I'm sure that that's the reason why she had the mind to even advise Tolani Baj to go and scatter the whole Neo and V relationship. I just pity Prince because recall that when Tolani Baj was evicted on Sunday, Prince felt so bad. Like, he was heartbroken that his friend, and you know, they were trying to, although their relationship was not perfect, but they were trying to make things work. So he felt bad that his friend has left the house and all. Now hearing that the same person that he's even crying for had feelings for another person, God, Prince was so heartbroken. Like, he did not even know how to feel. If he was supposed to cry or feel disappointed, because T-Baj was the same person complaining that, Prince, you're not making me happy. I'm the one trying to even push the relationship. I'm trying to make it work, but you're not making it work, and all of that. And now he's hearing that T-Baj had feelings for another person. It's so disheartening to know that the person you're even trying to the person you're just trying to make or feel happy was liking someone else still in the house. It's so heartbroken. And then right now, V and Neo now, their relationship said, in short, the way they are feeling right now, is somehow, because V now is not like, she did not even understand that all these things was going on. And then Neo said he never had such feeling towards Tolani Baj. Like, he just took Tolani Baj as a friend, but obviously Tolanibaj overread, well, I say misread him and started having feelings for him and all. This table that Ebuka shook is really affecting lots of people in the house, especially Neo, V, and Prince, because right now they're thinking a lot, like he's making them think plenty. And that Erica, I don't even know. I'm just hoping that Biggie gives her one strike so that she can leave the house and stop causing problem. I'm happy that Bright Chef have left the house. Bright as the snake of the house, because he's one of those people that can be very cunning and, you know, a green snake in a green grass. You don't even know what he's doing. And then the way I'm looking at Erica is another version of Bright trying to pour sand inside somebody's Gary. So moving on, after the HoH challenge and picking up the deputy and the rest. Before I even forget self, Erica, before now, told Chikiti that she's going to, in case Chikiti wins the HoH, Chikiti should pick her as a deputy, and the both of them made an agreement. And Erica was like, okay, if I win too, I'll pick you as my deputy. Because that Kidwaya is still under suspension, like he's banned for now. For 2 weeks, he cannot participate in the HoH challenge. So Erica could not pick Kidwaya as her deputy. So when it was time to pick the deputy and owner, Kidwaya went behind Prince and was stylishly massaging and holding Prince and giving Erica a signal to pick Prince as the HoH. Well, I will not blame Erica because during Kidwaya's time, she was the one that told Kidwaya who to pick. And Kidwaya picked Tolanibaj. So this time around now, it was Kidwaya's turn now to tell Erica who to pick. And it would have been bad for her not to choose who Kidwaya has chosen. I was feeling for Chikiti because she did not do or agree, she did not work according to the agreement they had earlier on because she was supposed to pick Chikiti. So she just started, she said, okay, I'm picking Prince. The viewers, everybody, even me, I knew that, okay, it was Prince that she was going to pick because that is who Kidwaya asked her to pick. She just tried to compensate Chikiti by picking him as one of the visitors that will be coming in, you know, to enjoy their privilege with them and all. Well, after the HoH, Wahala and everything, Big Brother introduced a new twist to the house, telling the housemates that they will be called into the jury room to nominate at least 2 housemates that will be up for eviction. This was so shocking. Like me, I just thought it was going to be the normal, usual thing now. You know, the viewers will just have to vote, and then the 4 bottom housemates will be called, and then the housemates will have to vote out the person who they want to leave the house and all. But no, Biggie brought another thing. Biggie is so unpredictable. So when Biggie said that, Lucy was already like, hey God, she knows that the housemates are going to vote her out. You know that everybody sees Lucy as the troublesome person in the house, the boss madam. You know, the mother of the house that serves us hot drama in the house. So Lucy was like, they're already going to vote me out, that kind of thing. So she was already having that bad feeling because she knows her stand already in the house. If she's up for eviction and it's in the hands of the housemate to vote or keep any housemate, that Lucy will leave the house. So she was already feeling that she might leave very soon. So when she was called to the diary room to make her nominations, she nominated Nengi and Trikiti, and then she was telling Big Brother that she knows that that she knows that she'll be up for eviction, that the housemates do not like her and all. And surprisingly, it came to pass because she was one of the housemates that are up for eviction. So it was Kidwaya's turn. Kidwaya mentioned Lucy and Trikiti. I was surprised because I was expecting Kidwaya to mention the con as per his rival, now the person that is trying to share his babe, but Kidwaya didn't mention Lekon. So obviously, Kidwaya doesn't have problem with Lekon. He's cool with Lekon. Just the issue they have with Erica, that's all. He's cool with Lekon. So he voted for Lucy and Trikiti. So it was Dorothy's turn to the diary room. Dorothy voted for V and Lekon. And I was like, God, I thought Dorothy was cool with V. I was surprised, like, how would Dorothy pick V and Lekon? I was not expecting it. It shook me, but it is what it is. It's a game. Everybody have to just pick somebody, whether you like it or not. So Lekon picked Trikiti and Lucy. I myself, I was thinking Lekon was going to pick Erica. As per babe, we no one hear what now. She's here and there. She's not. As per they're not even good friends again. So I was just thinking that Lekon was just going to pick Erica. Please let her leave the house a bit so that he can have his rest of mind and peace at last. But he didn't. He picked someone else. He picked Trikiti and Lucy. Then Nengi picked Lucy and Lekon. I was not surprised that Nengi picked Lucy because right from the onset, both of them have been cat and dog, cat and rat from time. So I was expecting that she'll pick, Nengi was going to pick Lucy. And then it's vice versa because Lucy too picked Nengi. So no hurt feelings. Trikiti picked Lucy and Lekon. And I'm like, oh, so these two are not really close, Shabo. It was still good. V picked Trikiti and Dorothy. So obviously it's a vice versa thing. Dorothy picked V picked Dorothy. So, well, it's good that they're doing themselves 1-1. Like nobody is left behind. No hard feelings. The way you're hitting me, I'm hitting you back 1-1. So Ozo picked Lucy and Kidwaya. Prince picked Nengi and Ozo. I was like, I thought Prince and Nengi were good friends already. I was just surprised to hear that Prince was picking Nengi. I was like, has it gotten to that extent? But it's good. Neo picked Kidwaya and Lucy. Erica picked V and Lekon. That Erica does not have conscience. Like her friend that she always says, Lekon cares about me. If there's one person that cares about me in this house, it's Lekon. And she had the mind to pick Lekon. Like that Erica is not even in her head. Well, but it's a game. Maybe she feels Lekon is a competition, so she just needs to take him out of the house. You know that most housemates, they are picking people that they know that they are like a threat to them in the house. So not like they have an argument or a bad feeling about them, but just because they feel that this person is a threat to me in this house, I just have to look for a way to kick this person out, you know, to make sure I win this game and all. So looking at all this, well, I don't have much to say, Sha. I was just surprised to see that Erica was going to pick Lekon, but it is what it is. And then running down, Lucy was one of them. Like she had the highest number. Lucy had six nominated, like 6 housemates nominated. That's why she was up. Lucy followed by Tricky T and Lekon, then Kidwaya and Nengi.
Tricky T, Lekon, Lucy, V, Nengi, Kidwaya.
I was like, oh, Nengi, oh. But I'm sure Nengi will stay because Nengi has lots of fun. But I'm just so scared that Tricky T is up again. Like the grace I've been following this guy, like the guy is just so lucky. But now that it's in the hands of the viewers now to vote Tricky T, I don't know what his fate is going to look like because I like Tricky T. He's one of the vibes of the house and I won't want him to leave actually. And as for Lucy, if Lucy leaves the house, like there'll be no drama, like nobody to serve us like hot drama, hot fight, because without fight, that house is boring. Like I cannot even imagine watching love drama every time without no fight issue, you know, that kind of thing. Lucy tries to maintain the house, keep the house clean and all. Like she has this mother attitude, big sister attitude, so she tries to make everything in order and all. So I won't want Lucy to leave Sha because I still love her Bazbo's drama. I know that Nengi is not going to leave Sha. She's strong. But Kidwaya, the way he's just talking, and let him go. Let me see what will even happen to Kidwaya because he's too comfortable. Like he knows he's not going to leave, blah 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 blah. Everybody is just like the house is full of tension and all. Then Lekon, this nomination really like saddened Lekon. Lekon was hurt. Like I saw a clip of him just sitting there in the garden alone, like thinking about what's going to happen and all, because this is the first time he's up for eviction. So he doesn't even know how to feel. He doesn't even know he doesn't even know what to do. Well, I'm just feeling for the guy and I just pray he stays till next week. So guys, this is all I have for you this video. If you like my video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit on the bell icon so you can get new notifications whenever a new gist drops from the BBNaija Lockdown Show. So keep on staying tuned to Lex Media and stay safe.